I was here last year serving it, and I still don't see it this year. I'm at the Latex. I'm at the Latex. I'm at the Latex, and you're still late. I'm at the Latex. I'm at the Latex.
Hey, TENz Mac, what's going on? This is your girl Lolita Leopard 007. I'm here to talk to you guys about my most memorable moments at the Latex Ball. My first time ever walking the Latex Ball was in 2017. You know, after 2017, I just made it my duty to continue to keep walking every single year. I didn't win the first year, but the second year I won 2 times. Yes, I walked women's runway and I walked body, and I won 2 trophies.
2005 was my first Latex Ball ever. I remember me, Malaysia, Cassandra running around together trying to get our bodysuits on, not knowing that Malaysia was going to be my first battle, and she sat me down. Sending in the clowns, the Mizrahi clowns. Myself, Little Mama, Shoshana, popping out these boxes and snatching grand prize for the first time at the Latex Ball. That was an amazing moment. The Latex Ball is like internationally known. It's the time of the year that, you know, you can see the evolution and the growth and diversity of ballroom.
One of my favorite GMHC Latex Ball moments has definitely got to be when I walked Skirts Ahoy for Bazaar, and I came out with a cage full of 20 parakeets flying all over me. And I remember that 2 of the parakeets flew out of the top of the cage and into the rafters above at the Roseland Ballroom. And I remember Jack running off the stage because apparently he has a phobia of birds. And I also remember going the next day to return the birds back to Petland and noticing that in the receipt there was only 18 birds and 2 are now free in the heavens.
First Latex Ball was in the year of 2008. I walked women's runway while being in the house of Jordan Zion. Now, to talk about some of my memorable moments, wow, I've been walking over 10 plus years, but some of my memorable moments had to have been my first Latex Ball, of course, wearing a cute little blue ensemble channeling the one and only Naomi Campbell, which that video went viral and was noticed by Tyra Banks, which prompted her to reach out to GMHC because she had to know who that little girl was, and it allowed me to be on the Tyra Banks talk show and America's Next Top Model at just age 9.
My first Latex Ball was 2014. It was like bringing in some like a royalty thing. My first time walking face at a mainstream ball. I got chopped. I came back 2016. I got my TENz. It was calling for a classic gentleman. I returned to Latex Ball 2018. It was calling for the hidden gems, and I just knew like that was just my night. You know, it was very like a Wakanda theme. You know, I dressed in this all gold leaf, which took like 3 hours to put together, but it ended up coming together and ended up making it to the last battle.
The Latex Ball has been one of the most important and biggest balls of the year each year for this community, and it's still such an important program and project as far as an outreach for HIV and AIDS. I think it was the second ball project or event created for the ballroom community around or outreach program around HIV and AIDS, second to the Love Ball, which was really the first, and that was in 1989, and then the Latex Ball. And the Latex Ball is probably the longest running ball, consistent ball ever.
Like coming from St. Louis, like the Latex Ball for me has always been a ball that I've wanted to not only win, but make a moment at. My first time walking the Latex Ball was 2016. I was a prodigy at the time, and it was like really, really nerve-wracking. And I did this Grace Jones look. I wanted to do this big production, but it didn't work out, but I didn't win. But the following year when I came back in the new house, I was able to, you know, do that production and that I wanted to do, and I came out in this like Barbie box. For me, that was really like one of the highlights of my ballroom career.
so many of the fabulous battles. It was definitely one of the first major balls that I saw from New York City that made it to the Midwest. I mean, we got to see Yolanda and Christina and Sanaya and all of the greats of Film Queen performance, and then Butch Queen Vogue Femme, which came later. I mean, me, myself, I have walked like 5 latexes. I don't think I've won any. Okay, I didn't win any, but the experience that I gained just being up there, especially the last time I walked, was amazing.
Why the Latex Ball was an opportunity for anyone new or anyone upcoming or anyone already known to be seen on a much bigger platform. It was a great ball for spectators to come and experience ball for the first time as well, too. Memorable moments. Here we go. Whenever Stephanie came and walked, and also whenever they gave out awards. I got an award in July 29, 2000, right? It says Gay Men's Health Prices Incorporated House of Latex Project Life Ball. Has my somewhat government name up there and stuff. And it says the John Michael Harrington Humanitarian Award. Look at that.
But I think I've walked about 3 or 4 latex balls. It was that one in '99. Then I walked one where we had to bring it in a fencing costume. Me and Malachi, we won it together. It was like one of the only places where you felt like you were on a grand stage. It felt like you were an actual star, you know? It was on a big runway. Like I said, it was celebrities, it was paparazzi, it was Jack and Selvin on a mic, making you feel extra special. If you win a latex ball, it's like you won an Academy Award of the Year or something. It was really important for New York.
Latex Ball, like, how could I feel about it? It's like one of the best moments in New York City. It's been going on for the last, 2 decades, and it's just a time for anybody to come out and feel great and have a great time in New York. So what's not to love about it? Like, think about it. This is a grand stage, right? Nowadays, everybody is so careful about when they walk. They're so protective of their image. Social media makes a chop much bigger than it was. It makes a win much bigger than it was. So anybody who has the nerve to step on a stage this grand in the mecca of ballroom, everything could be a favorite to me. Whether you got TENz or chops tonight, if you walk tonight, I loved it.